Anna sat quietly in the classroom. She looked nervous. Her teacher smiled and said, "Today, we will talk about listening. We'll learn how to make your English listening better and easier." Anna raised her hand slowly and asked, "Why is listening so hard?" Her voice was soft, but her eyes showed frustration. Maybe you feel the same way. When you listen to native English speakers, do they speak too fast? Do the words sound too close together? Do you feel lost? Confused? You are not alone. Many English learners feel just like you, and that's okay. Listening is one of the most difficult parts of learning a new language. It's normal to feel like you don't understand. Many students try to catch every word, but that's not the goal. You don't need to understand every single word. You only need to understand the message. The meaning, that is the most important thing. Your brain is stronger than you think. It is always working. Even if you don't understand everything, your brain is still learning. Every time you listen, you hear new sounds, new rhythms, and new patterns. You are building listening skills, slowly but surely. Let's talk about something very important. Context. Context means the situation or topic. It helps you guess the meaning, even if you don't know all the words. For example, imagine someone says, "We packed our bags, grabbed sunscreen and towels, and headed to the ocean." You might not understand every word, but you know they are talking about a trip to the beach. That's the power of context. It gives your brain clues. Anna smiled when she learned about context. "So I don't need to know every word?" she asked. "No," her teacher said. "Just focus on the main idea." There's something else that can help. It's called emotion. When you listen, try to hear the feelings in the speaker's voice. Do they sound happy, sad, excited, or angry? This is called emotion mapping. You are not only listening with your ears, you are also listening with your heart. You are feeling the message. Try it now. Listen to someone speak in English. Don't focus on the words. Just ask yourself, how do they feel? Are they telling a funny story? Are they complaining? Are they giving advice? Even if you don't understand everything, the emotion can help you understand the situation. Anna tried this too. She said, "It's like I'm listening with my heart, not just my ears." That's a beautiful way to think about it, because listening is not only about language, it's about connection. It's about understanding people. Now, let's go even further. Every time you listen to English, even just a little, you are helping your brain grow stronger. This is called background learning. When English is in the background of your life, on the radio, in a podcast, or on a video, your brain is still working. It listens quietly. It remembers sounds. It finds patterns. So don't worry if you don't understand everything right away. You are learning more than you know. The truth is, every learner feels lost sometimes. Even Anna did. But over time, she became more confident. She stopped trying to understand every word. She started listening for meaning, for feeling, for connection. And that changed everything. You can do the same. Remember, you don't need to be perfect. You don't need to understand every word. You just need to keep going. Trust the process. Trust yourself. And know this, you are not alone. Anna was feeling more comfortable now. After learning about using context and emotion, she started to enjoy listening more. But she still had a question. Sometimes I listen, but I forget everything later. What should I do? Her teacher smiled and said, "That's why we repeat. Repetition is a powerful tool. It is simple, but very effective. When you hear something again and again, your brain starts to understand better. At first, you may hear only one or two words, but the second time, you will hear more. The third time, you will understand even more. That's how your brain learns. Think about music. Sometimes you hear a song on the radio. You don't understand the lyrics at first, but after a few times, you start singing along. It's the same with English. Repeating helps your brain remember. It helps the sounds become familiar. It helps the words feel natural. But repetition is not just about listening again and again. You can also make it active. One great method is called shadowing. Shadowing means you repeat after the speaker, almost at the same time. You copy the way they speak, their rhythm, their tone, and their emotion. You become their shadow. To make shadowing even more powerful, try it in front of a mirror. This is called mirror shadowing. Look at yourself while you speak. Repeat what you hear. Watch how your mouth moves. Match your expression to the speaker's. This helps you build confidence. It also makes your speaking and listening better at the same time. Anna tried this at home. She chose a short video with subtitles. She watched it once. Then she played it again, pausing after every sentence. She repeated each line while looking in the mirror. It felt strange at first, but then she laughed. "I sound more like a real English speaker now," she said. Another good idea is to record yourself. Find a short clip from a podcast or video. Listen to it once, then repeat it and record your voice. After that, listen to your recording. Compare it to the original. This activity helps you hear the differences. Maybe you missed a word. Maybe your tone was too flat. Now you can hear it and fix it next time. There's also something called checkpoint listening. It's simple. Listen to a few seconds of English, maybe 5 or 10 seconds. Pause. Think about what it means. Repeat it out loud. Then press play and continue. This way, you are not just listening, you are reacting. Your brain is active. You are not just hearing the sounds, you are thinking, speaking, and feeling. These methods may seem small, but they are very powerful. They help you move from passive listening to active learning. When you repeat, reflect, and react, you are training your brain in 3 ways. You are hearing the language. You are thinking about the meaning. And you are using your voice to speak the words. And here is something very important. Celebrate small wins. If you understand one full sentence today that you did not understand yesterday, that is success. If you remember one new word from a video, that is progress. If you notice your pronunciation is getting better, you should feel proud. Every small step is part of a big journey. Anna noticed this too. After a few days of using shadowing and checkpoint listening, she felt different. "I still don't understand everything," she said, "but now I feel more confident. I'm not afraid of listening anymore." And that is the real superpower. Confidence doesn't come from being perfect. It comes from trying again and again. It comes from repeating, reflecting, and reacting with your whole heart. Every time you listen, every time you repeat, you are getting stronger. You are becoming a better listener, a better speaker, and a more confident English learner. So keep going. Your brain is learning. Your ears are growing sharper, and your voice is becoming stronger. You have a new superpower now. Use it every day. A few weeks later, Anna came back to class with a big smile. She said, I listened to an English podcast while I was cooking. I didn't understand everything, but I enjoyed it. Her teacher smiled too. That's great, Anna. Now English is becoming part of your life. That is the goal. To make listening to English a normal part of your day, not just something you study at your desk, but something you hear while doing simple things. This is called passive listening. You listen while doing other activities like walking, cleaning, eating, or even brushing your teeth. You don't have to pay full attention all the time. You can just let the sound of English play in the background. Your brain is still listening. I am still learning. Over time, your brain will start to recognize more and more. English will begin to feel more natural. It will become a familiar sound in your daily life. This kind of learning is gentle and low stress. You are not trying hard to remember every word. You are not stopping and starting. You are just living your life. And English is joining you along the way. It has become a habit, and habits are powerful. But there are also fun and creative ways to practice listening more actively. One new method is called story layering. It mixes listening with imagination. Here's how it works. First, choose a short English story or audio clip, maybe 1 or 2 minutes long. Listen to it with your eyes closed. Imagine what is happening in the story. What do you see in your mind? What are the people doing? What is the place like? Then, draw a picture of what you imagined, or write a few short sentences to describe it. Finally, try to tell the story again in your own words. You can do this by speaking out loud to yourself, or you can tell a friend or teacher. This method helps your brain connect listening, creativity, and memory. It also makes learning more fun. Anna tried story layering one evening. She listened to a story about a girl who got lost in a big city. She closed her eyes and imagined the tall buildings and busy streets. Then she drew a picture of the city and told the story to her younger sister in simple English. She felt proud. I didn't just listen, she said. I understood it, and I made it my own. Another fun activity is called emotion echo. It helps you practice not only words, but also feelings. Choose a short scene from a movie or show. Watch it once. Then, pause and repeat what the actor says. But don't just copy the words. Try to copy the emotion, too. Are they happy, sad, angry, excited? Use the same voice, same facial expression, even the same hand movements. This helps you understand how emotion changes the meaning of words. It also helps you sound more natural when you speak. You learn not only what people say, but how they say it. You can also make English part of your personal space. Talk to yourself in English. Say what you are doing. For example, I'm washing the dishes, or now I'm making tea. You can even talk to your pet, your plant, or your mirror. It may feel funny at first, but it's a great way to use the language in daily life. Another nice idea is to share a favorite English quote or phrase online, maybe from a podcast or a show. Post it with a short message about why you like it. This helps you connect with others, and it gives you a reason to listen more carefully. The most important thing is this: learning English, listening is not only about practice, it's about building a new lifestyle, a way of living that includes the English language every day, not just as a subject in school, but as a part of who you are becoming. Anna discovered this over time, listening to English while cooking, telling stories to her sister, repeating scenes with emotion. These little things became her routine, and soon they changed the way she listened, the way she spoke, and the way she felt about learning. So remember this: you do not have to be perfect. You do not have to understand everything. Just keep listening, keep playing, keep living with English by your side. You are growing every day, and that is something to be proud of. Your journey is unique. Your progress is real. And your voice, in English, is getting stronger all the time. Anna's story is not just about learning English, it is about believing in yourself. When she first started, she felt lost. She thought listening in English was too difficult. She was afraid she would never understand native speakers, but she didn't give up. Step by step, she learned a better way to listen. She learned to focus on the main idea, not every word. She listened with her heart and paid attention to feelings. She found new ways to practice, like mirror shadowing, recording her voice, and repeating sentences. She made small goals and celebrated small wins. She also changed her daily habits. She started listening to English while cooking or walking. She played English stories in the background while doing other tasks. And most of all, she made it fun. She used her imagination. She shared stories. She even talked to her plants in English. Now, Anna is a different person. She feels more confident, she understands more, and she enjoys the process. She still makes mistakes sometimes, but she smiles and keeps going. This is the lesson from Anna's story. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep going. Don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait until you know everything. Start now. Start small. Be kind to yourself. Use English in your life every day in simple and joyful ways. That's how real progress happens. And remember, you are not alone. Many people around the world are on the same journey as you. When you listen to English, you are not just learning a language. You are opening a door to new ideas, new people, new places, and maybe even a new version of yourself. Congratulations on finishing the story. That means your listening skills are growing, your understanding is better, and your motivation is stronger. You listened, you learned, and now you're ready for more. Let's check your understanding with one small question. What helped Anna feel more confident in listening? A. She stopped listening to English completely. B. She used repetition and practiced in fun ways. Comment your answer below with A or B. If you enjoyed this story and it helped you learn something new, please subscribe to this channel. It really helps us stay motivated to make more helpful and inspiring stories for you. We're a small team just starting out, and creating quality content takes a lot of time and effort. If you'd like to support us, consider donating. Even a small amount helps us continue building more lessons and stories to help English learners like you. Thank you so much for being here. Keep listening, keep learning, and never stop believing in yourself. You've got this.